Hello, everyone. This is the Sports and Fall finale. We got a bunch of athlete guests. We have a lot of Umbria and Five Spice food that everyone's eating. So good. And we're going to get to it live, 1 hour special. What do you say, guys? Yeah. Yeah! So, this is the fall finale.
Yes, it's all over. Well, sort of.
No. Fall season isn't over. It can be confusing.
We're jumping the gun.
We had to do it this week.
Yeah.
But we can look back at the fall season. We can celebrate what was and what is to come.
Okay.
Look at some highlights of state football.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a champion. We may have 2 or 3 champions or more by the time this is all done.
Why not?
It's getting crazy. So we're going to have fun tonight. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Priority number 1.
You're not out of breath from that run over from studio 2, are you?
No.
Okay.
Thank you for pointing that out. We will have some athlete guests on. But they are state champion, the Coug Gals, Lady Cougs, Centennial Girls Soccer. You guys did it. You won the state tournament. Congratulations.
Is that news to you? You guys knew that, right?
Yeah, we
okay,
knew that.
good. Just making sure.
We're just making sure everyone out there knows.
Oh, yeah.
In case you missed it, Centennial Girls Soccer, they're champions. So we have on the show Ashley, Tessa, Anna, and Olivia. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So we were able to see a lot of your tournament run. First of all, you guys are pretty fun to cover. Your coach is pretty fun. And the state tournament for the championship game, she dyed her hair black and red.
Was that her idea or was that your idea?
That was definitely us.
Oh, yeah? Was it a bet if you got there?
Yep.
At the beginning of the year or when the playoffs started?
In the beginning. Yeah.
Beginning of the year, you said if you got to the state title game, she would have black and red hair.
Yep.
And our assistant coach got a tattoo after we won.
A real tattoo?
Yes.
Yep.
Not a fake one.
No,
real.
Is it in an area that we can talk about?
It's on his wrist.
His wrist?
Yeah, inside his wrist.
That's,
What does it say?
It says,
Cougars?
Hold 'em.
2016.
All right, that's better than Cougars. I don't think you should wear a tattoo that says that around, actually. That'd be kind of weird.
okay. Maybe he likes poker, so that could have, you could just have a card up his sleeve.
I suppose.
Yeah. So we'll start asking individual questions. So we'll start with you, Ashley. Tell us about this season. Obviously, one to remember, you guys have been close for so many times, either in the section finals or making it to state. You've placed 3rd twice. What do you think was the difference this year of kind of getting over the hump, getting to the championship game?
I definitely felt like we were closer as a team, and we worked really hard this season, so it was just kind of working hard and staying focused on wanting to get further than we did the year before.
Outside of winning the championship game, what was your favorite moment from this season?
That's a tough one. I don't know. I wouldn't say I have a favorite moment. Just kind of every practice was pretty special.
Practices are the most fun part for you?
Yeah, and camping. We went camping as a team.
All right, that sounds good. But practices, you must have been the coach's favorite. I love practices.
Well, when you've got a coach that good and great teammates, who wouldn't love practice?
All right, fair enough.
It's like rehearsal. Everyone loves.
You know we don't do
courses.
rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
They know it too.
Yeah, it shows. All right, moving down the line to Tessa. You had some big moments with your team. Talk about the section tournament and some of the big goals that helped propel you guys to state.
Well, so their first game was Coon Rapid. No.
Well, we can skip ahead to the finals.
Okay, so well, we had a goal. We had 2 goals basically called off in the first half. One crossed the goal line and then bounced out, and they didn't even consider it. And then the second one, Olivia scored, but they said someone pushed in from behind, and so
That's
they
what
called
they
it out.
said. Okay.
Yeah. And then,
Did you watch the Sports Center highlights
yeah,
of the goals?
yeah.
Did that make you feel better about it or worse about it? You guys won, so it doesn't really matter. But
Like the goals that
At the time, you
the goals
probably
they
were
didn't
upset.
count would probably made me feel worse because they were clearly in, and the game should have been a lot higher score than it was, but it all turned out fine.
just a little extra drama both then and then for later on in
Yeah.
the game. All right, and speaking of drama, we saw quite the state tournament from you, especially that state quarterfinal in Chisago Lakes. The Panthers with just an offensive assault, and you were just making so many incredible saves to keep your team in it. Tell us about the Lakeville North game.
I honestly, the game was one of my best games. I was very happy to help my team through it, and most of the goals I'm just thinking I have to save them.
And so then it goes to a shootout, which every goalkeeper loves a shootout,
Oh,
right?
yeah, totally.
What's not to love? So it goes to a shootout, and you fall behind early, and so a little bit more pressure on you. Tell us about the shootout as it progressed through the shots.
After the first goal went in on me, I was thinking I have to do something. I'm hoping and praying that something turns better. I wasn't ready for my season to be over. And when they missed their second one, I was kind of like, okay, let's keep it going. And then I saved the only one, and that was a big moment I felt.
Yeah, Olivia Bruce was an incredible player. She took a shot, and I'm still not sure how you made that save.
I'm not sure either.
I would have needed a friend and then like a giant 2x4.
Broom? Oh, 2x4 is probably stronger.
Something, yeah, just to try to have a chance at that one. But that was an incredible save.
Thank you.
John.
I didn't make any saves.
Nope, not even on this time
No,
right here.
no.
All right. Move on down the line to Olivia. Glad you can make it, Olivia. All right, so some big moments for you as well in the playoffs. Tell us what that was like. You're a freshman,
Yeah.
and so everyone here is a senior. You're a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this is your first year on the team?
Yeah, this is
All
my
right.
first year.
Tell us about your experience and what it was like on the team and then the state tournament.
Well, at the beginning of the season, I was super nervous, coming in as a freshman, not knowing any of the upperclassmen. But they were, super welcoming to the team. And then when we went camping, it was, I got to know a lot of the players. And from there, my first games, I was really nervous, but I eventually, got used to it. And then when we made to state, I scored in the first game. And then from there on, I think I just stepped it up. And, yeah.
All right, so seems like some team bonding really helped you guys out with getting to know each other, and also, I guess, the chemistry that you guys kind of translates to the field then.
Yeah, we definitely got closer during the camping, and I think that helped a lot with our playing.
Right? Do you have brothers that play hockey?
Yes,
Cousins,
I
brothers?
had 3 older brothers that played hockey in high school.
All right, are you the youngest Lovick?
Yes.
All right, last Lovick.
Yep.
All right. Care to make any saves? anything?
Yeah, I would freeze up in a state game, I guess. No, Olivia, is it easy? Freshman, just go out and win a state title. I mean, was this an easy season?
It definitely wasn't easy. We had to work really hard, and we've had a lot of tough games, but we worked hard and did it.
So 3 more? Or how does the team look next year? We'll start there.
That would be amazing if we did, but it's gonna be hard to redeem ourselves. But hopefully we can.
All right, now we'll talk about the futures of soccer. Ashley, do you have any plans to play soccer?
I plan on playing soccer in college, but I haven't decided where.
Okay, still got some time here.
Yeah.
What about you, Tessa?
I plan on playing soccer in college, hopefully.
Okay. And Anna?
Same as Ashley and
All
Tessa.
right. And you guys play any sports? It's soccer year round.
I just retired from hockey this year.
Okay.
So
I run track.
And you run track.
I downhill ski race and run track.
All right.
And I just stopped playing hockey this year too.
Oh. You're not. All right. Anything else?
I got one more for Tessa. Who's the best athlete in the house?
Oh,
So how many siblings do you have?
2. My brother plays at St. Thomas. He plays on the football team. He's
Yeah.
a running back. And then my little sister's in 7th grade. And probably my little sister. honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does she play?
Soccer, and then we both have horses, and she runs track and downhill skis as well.
Oh, what grade is she in?
7th.
7th grade.
Yeah.
All right.
Something to look forward to.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you. And it was a lot of fun to cover you guys this year throughout the playoffs. And very happy for you winning the state championship. So congratulations once again.
Yeah.
Clap it up to the, is it Lady Coos?
We can't clap super loud because the mics.
All right. Yeah. I'm soft clapping.
Golf claps.
Yeah, I was at your guys' practice at the beginning of the year, so it was fun to watch you guys go all the way through and actually fulfill your goals that you set out for yourself to win a state title. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
15 years ago, and I was at North Metro TV,
Mm-hmm.
Dave Nelson, 16 years ago, Dave Nelson was a coach at Blaine. Then he left for Minnetonka in 2002.
Yep.
It was his first year in Minnetonka, so it took 15 years before he faced his former team, the Blaine Bengals.
And he did it last week. And we have highlights of that game. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. Let's get to those highlights now. Blaine versus Minnetonka. It's a state quarterfinal matchup. And of course, there he is, Dave Nelson. Players on this team don't remember Dave Nelson, but people in Blaine certainly do. Coached here from 1984 to 2001. A lot of success. 4 trips to the Prep Bowl, including a title in 1988, 1-point win over Creighton-Durham Hall. Then in 2002, he moved over to Minnetonka to take over the Skippers program. Pretty early success. 2004, won a championship, so he's a 2-time state champion and a Hall of Famer in the Minnesota Football Coaches Association. And on this night, he finally faced his old team. Again, quarterfinal round matchup between Blaine and Minnetonka. This one coming from Park Center High School, and there he is, 250 career wins entering the game. Would he get 251? Well, Blaine early, driving, and here they go. The good hands man, Curtis Wygant, on the sideline reception, makes the grab, gets the foot down. You see it there pretty clear. Connor Melton out of the gun, keeps the ball and carries into the end zone. The start of a big night for the junior. Kick was missed 6-0. Blaine leads in the first. Skippers on offense go with the shovel pass, and boom! Austin Olson puts on the kind of hit that makes guys not want the ball later in the game. Minnetonka still trying to be tricky. Goes with the lateral, and it's heaved downfield for an interception. Ball goes right to Sam Gerrety for his 7th interception of the season. Blaine taking over.
It always does.
Bengals go to the air. Connor Melton finds Byron Bynum Jr. all alone for a 42-yard touchdown. We'll have to ask him later how he was so open. Blaine misses on the 2-point try, takes a 12-0 lead into halftime. More Melton, because he's Melton the Skipper secondary. This time hooks up with Blake Newberg on a 24-yard score. Kick after good. It's 19-0 Blaine. To the defensive side of the ball for Blaine, they were just as good there. Take a look. Brown getting on the tackle first, gets help from Strand and Gerrety. Stand up the skipper, Tyler Osowski, punches the ball out. Gerrety comes out of the pile, and one of several turnovers forced by the Bengal D. Connor Melton, looking like a seasoned veteran here, goes against the big pass rush, tosses over the middle, and finds Chase Harper. Yak attack, speeds into the end zone. 53-yard touchdown, 26-0 Blaine after the kick. Desperate late in the third. Minnetonka fading a pass to the end zone in the corner on 4th down. What can Brown do for you? Sam Brown knocks it down. Ball turned over on downs thanks to his defensive work in the back corner. Next drive for Blaine. Melton to Bynum. I'm already excited about 2017 with the way these two are playing. All right, well, I can be excited about that too. Here they pair up, 81-yard touchdown. A lot of fun along the way. Do you think he hurdles?
Oh, look at this. I like this. This reminds me of
Byron Bynum Sr.?
$6 million. No.
Oh, there we go.
And then watch him turn on the Jets right there. Look at that.
That's pretty fast.
That is fast.
Minnetonka, well, they didn't quit, and they were able to break up the shutout. Shadon Hopkins on the ground gets in for the TD. Pretty limited throughout the night, but there it does break the plane. One more for the Bengals. How about KJ Downey, who missed time with an injury, to work himself back into this game and back into the end zone. 16-yard score. Blaine goes on to win 39-14. And how do you celebrate a big win? The students celebrate with running. They ran onto the field. Celebrated with their teammates, who we heard from after the game.
I feel very comfortable right now. That was a great win
for our team. We just prepared so hard this week. Everyone put in time, and we just love the outcome that happened.
Working so hard and getting to where we are, you just don't want to lose. You want to do whatever you can to get to where you get to the best place you can be. So I'm just going to do whatever I can to keep getting in the end zone and keep helping our team out.
And he is helping his team out. His total team effort here, Melton, 287 yards, 4 touchdowns in the air. Also added one on the ground. It's a nice night. Chase Harper also 115 yards rushing and a touchdown receiving. Bynum 166 yards and 2 scores receiving. Also added some rushing as well. A great game defensively. Is it 5 turnovers? Or 6 turnovers.
5,
plus 5. It's 6 turnovers, interceptions, and fumble recoveries. Oh my.
They're down to the final 4. Blaine gets to take on Tino Grace again, looking for the revenge win and a trip to the state title. Champlin Park and Eden Prairie on the other side of the bracket.
So it should be a fun matchup with Blaine and Tino Grace. We've seen it before, as they do play. They have played on their schedules before, and I think probably both teams are playing at the height of what I've seen them playing in most recent years. So it should be a very fun game. But don't take our word for it. We could talk all day about Blaine football, but I'd rather hear from a couple of Bengal football players. What do you think, John?
Why not 4? Why we don't
Why
have
3?
4?
Why not 3?
Yeah, let's go with 3 then.
When 2's not enough and 4's too many, we'll have 3 Bengals here. We have
All right.
Sam Gerrety, Shea Gerrety, and Byron Bynum Jr. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. All right, so John, I'll let you open up. I know there's some questions you've got.
Super excited about this
I know.
one. Because it's the same question I asked last time. Who's the best athlete in the house? I got to know Gerrety's.
It's obviously me.
Oh, all right. We know who the most confident one in the house is. It seems like on both sides of the ball, things have gone well enough this season that there's plenty to go around in terms of turnovers, in terms of tackles. What's it like to play on a team where it seems like things are clicking so well?
I think it's a mix of good coaching, good players, and a lot of it is everyone does their job. When everyone does their job, secondary gets interceptions, D-line gets sacks, linebackers get tackles. It's just kind of a give and take thing. Everyone does their job and it works out.
You know, with that last game, here on TV we were talking about Dave Nelson a lot. Did Coach say anything about Dave Nelson to you guys? Do you guys know about Dave Nelson and the legacy that he had here with Blaine?
Well, Dave Nelson coached my dad when my dad played for Blaine, and they coached together for a long time. And I don't know if Coach DeVellis coached with him, but he definitely had a lot of impact on the Blaine program. And this was the first time that we've got to play him, so it was a big game for us.
When it comes to getting to state, those words mean a lot. And you guys got to play that first game at the state tournament. Is there also something about getting to play at the big stadium, to play at US Bank and getting that win the other day to make it there?
Well, yeah. You want to get to the farthest place you can get, like I was saying earlier.
Have you guys been in the stadium? Has anyone been to the stadium yet?
I've been there,
All right.
but I mean, we have the date in our locker room, November 25th, hanging up for the Prep Bowl. And we don't have a picture of the stadium yet, but we have TCF Bank because that's where it used to be. But so that's always the ultimate goal, is to get there.
I have something similar. I like to hang up my goals as well. So November 24th is on my calendar. I'm very excited about Thanksgiving. So, what do you got?
Yeah, there's definitely some things on my plate that I need to take care of that day.
All right, fair enough.
Look forward to it. All right, so we'll mention that Sam and Shea, you guys are twins. And your father is the activities director at Blaine, Shannon Gerrety, who played and coached at Blaine before becoming the activities director. John already asked who's the better and or more confident athlete in the house. Tell us what it's like. Give us a picture inside the Gerrety household. What was it like growing up? Brothers, is it, I'm guessing, a lot of competition between each other?
Is it all football all the time?
It's a lot of football. I mean, it's pretty special getting to play with your brother in high school, playing all the way up, especially when your dad's a coach, too. I mean, I love playing with him, but you can only take so much of your brother. There's always some barking at each other at practice, but it's really special. It's awesome.
Byron, I am curious. Last year, you got some playing time as a sophomore. This year, it seems like it's really come together for you as a junior. What's that transition been like, the work in the off season and putting it together this year?
It's been a lot of dedication and putting in as much time as possible to the sport. My dad has been on me a lot to get in the weight room, get bigger, so I can do more things and not have to, or being able to play as much now.
Last year, mostly running the ball. This year, more as a receiver. How do you see yourself going forward into next year and maybe beyond?
I see myself as going to wherever I can get the ball as much as possible. I mean, the receiver is a great position. I also like the running back, though. Being as a receiver, I can also get farther downfield, bigger catches, and also screen plays. Running back, I like to get in there a lot, get into the linebackers, contact sometimes. I like it.
All right, so now big game ahead of you guys in the semifinal, Totino Grace. Sam, tell us what you guys have looked at. I know you guys have studied film. You guys are preparing. What's this week of the week of preparation that you guys got ahead of you for this week?
Well, we have a great game plan going in, that's for sure. It was a close game last time we played them, so we're not going into it thinking that they're going to beat us. They're a very beatable team, and we know that. We were close last time. We have a great game plan, and then we just need a good week of practice, and we'll see what happens.
All right. Anything else?
Well, I should ask.
No,
I said I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Do you hurdle? Are you on the track team?
I do not.
All right, fair enough. You got it down if you ever feel like it, just so you know.
Keep that in mind.
All right, so he's got options. That's good. And you guys are seniors. Byron's a junior, so even after they win the Prep Bowl this year, we're looking at Connor Milton, Byron Bynum ripping it up next year. So
Let them get it done
Oh.
first, all right? Let them get it
Yeah.
done.
All right, so thanks, fellas, for being on the show, and good luck to you guys. We're definitely hoping you guys win it this year.
Yeah, wish all four of you the best of luck.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
All right, thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to step aside.
We'll bring in the Panther expert. But, there's some history between Spring Lake Park and Andover football. They've met in the playoffs 3 previous times from 2012 to 2014. And it's always been an exciting game.
It's
Going back to 2012. Jeff, you remember this? This is the time machine here?
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in 2012, looks like Panthers were punting and just going to,
Yep.
see what Andover does. But there, muffed, return, Panthers recover in the end zone. They take a touchdown lead. And then Wilkie, remember him?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's good.
Wilkie comes back with the Huskies. He scores a touchdown. And guess what? They're going to kick an extra point. They're going to go for 2
Go
here.
for 2.
Going to go for the 2 in the win, but it's batted away. Incomplete. Panthers win.
Yep.
27-26. Go into 2013.
Yep.
This one's an OT. This one's at Andover.
Yeah.
In overtime, Tyler McLaughlin runs it in for the touchdown. They hit the extra point. They're up by 7. Remember EJ?
Oh yeah.
EJ brings it in for the touchdown. Now, what are they going to do? They're going to kick the extra point, or they're going to go for 2?
Yep.
There you go. Oh, look like they're going to kick the extra point and then throw it in the back of the end zone. This one's batted away, and Andover wins in OT, 33-32. 2014.
Yep. Here they come
Going to
again.
the air, and they get the ball down with less than 4 minutes left. They end up scoring a touchdown. Justin Geyer brings it in.
Yep.
And Andover ties it up at 19, but the Panthers drive the length of the field. They don't get on this try.
Nope.
Tick, 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 tick,
Tick,
but they
tick.
do it the next time. Derek Solway punches it in, and the Panthers win. The Panthers win. That was 2014. They
Yep.
did not mean in 2015, but guess what?
Yep.
In the state tournament this year, Jeff,
Yep.
guess who Spring Lake Park is going to face in the
Not
quarterfinal?
section. I don't really think these two teams like each other.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. No. But after Andover punt, here comes Bergman. A huge play, 33 yards, and whoop, whoop. I wanted to say it, whoop. It got down, but the Panthers got 3 points. Say 3-0, they're winning. This is going to be tough. Andover from the 10. Gavin Walsh hits Vince Clark. 2, touchdown, just like that. The 2 points, no, 6-3 still. Both teams change points. This time, there it is, right there. McMahon goes in for the touchdown. The Panthers are up now 10-6, all right? With 28 seconds left, tick, 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 in the first half. Walsh, the Perrin, ooh, nice, 2 points, 14-10.
It's going to be one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly is. Second half, here we go. On the 2 yard, oh yeah, Ojile, he goes into the, can I say the house? Nah, he went into a touchdown. 7-0 Panthers, 17-14. Third down, 15, McMahon on the reverse. That was a nice play.
That's how you convert 3rd and 16 right
Oh
there.
yeah, it's okay. All right, here comes Cade McMahon once again. He goes for a touchdown. The Panthers now lead 24-14. Here comes Andover again. Yeah, it just doesn't stop.
It just won't go away.
No, it just will not. This one is past to Dietz, and he gets down to about the 40-yard line. And then again, Walsh, not once, not twice, 3 times. He passes right there, gets to Perrin for a touchdown, his second one. Rumbling, stumbling this time. You know what? This is rumbling, stumbling. Bergman I think he should have scored.
Oh, he did?
He really did. Right there, touchdown.
Give it to
No,
him.
come on. That's okay. We may need that referee again. Give it.
It's all right. Take it back.
But we're going to give it to the big guy, Dahl. He goes for the touchdown right there. Rumbling, stumbling. Yeah, you know what I mean. Walsh is still coming again. The Panthers are winning 31-25. Oh, no. Uh-oh. It's on the 18-yard line. Walsh again. Look. He can't get him.
Get him.
Touchdown right there. Oh, boy, oh, boy. It's 31-30. Ojile getting a first down, but
4th down converted.
yeah, but you know what?
And then there's another one.
Yeah, there's a flag. No. Oh, it's for 4th down. Oh, boy, here they go now. It's 31-30. Tick, tick, tock, tick. Here it comes, right here. Walsh.
4th and 14.
Yeah.
No way.
No way. 4th down. Are you kidding me? What a pass right down to the 25. Now you got to tick, tick, tick because it's the last
Check
play.
yourself.
Watch it. What's he thinking? It's hook and yep.
and the ladder.
Aaron, and he is.
Break that ladder.
See ya.
Uh-oh.
And there's that referee that wouldn't stop there.
Yeah, you can't stand
and
on a
that's the
ladder.
game right there. The Panthers win. The Panthers win. Yeah, and we're all our fans. Yeah,
Don't worry,
that's
folks.
That
It's
guy.
going to be okay.
Yeah.
Well, our coach said the whole week that we got to ramp it up throughout the whole playoffs, and now going into state, we're going to be facing harder opponents, so we're going to have to ramp it up all week, practice, and so hopefully that transfers over the game.
Every day we do the same drills. We just do, as our coach say, chop wood and carry water, the fundamentals of, first step, second step, third step, run, base, go get backer. Feels amazing just coming out here and grinding and, putting our team into the end zone and winning by even a point.
Feels amazing to advance in the state tournament, I'll tell you that much.
Yep. 371 yards. Ojile 127 yards. Derek Bergman 127. Hey, Captain. And Cad McMahon 90. Wow. What's going on? Nick Robinson 11 for 27. Polish 8 tackles and 2 sacks. Andover, well, you know what? They had 387 yards. And Walsh was he's 230
That
yards.
was quite the interesting game, as it always is, and Spring Lake Park advances to play Mankato West, Jeff. Other side of the bracket, Owatonna taking on Elk River.
Yeah.
So,
But
it's going to be a good game, but again, don't take our word for it.
Nope. I can't sleep. I'm excited. I mean, the Panthers win. We're going to the bank and all that kind of thing, and I can't wait.
Yep.
I cannot wait.
The bank is open extended hours.
You got that right. And they always used to say, okay.
They used to say that, but they don't anymore.
My thought was here, and it's okay though.
You're just excited for some Panther
I can't
players.
Even think. I just.
Right. Okay. We've got Panther football players. Welcoming them in here.
Yeah.
We've got Zach Ojile, Joshua Ojile. We've got Jackson Dahl and Nick Robinson. Welcome, fellas.
Welcome. Thank you.
Who's tougher?
Me.
Other side, get that right now. Oh, by the way, when John, you want to know who the toughest?
Yeah.
It's me. You know that.
between us,
I'm the
between us
oldest.
brothers,
Yeah.
brothers from another
Yeah,
mother.
yeah. I'm
All right,
the
so
oldest.
we got another set of brothers here and another
Yep.
set of twins.
Yep.
So tell us what that's like.
It's fun, just like Sam said last time. It's special playing with your brother.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach, you know what, last year, and I hate to say this, but because every time we talk, you should have played the game. You got hurt and could not play. This has got to be special for you right now.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah. And your brother there, your little brother? No. Who's older?
He's not little.
I'm older.
Oh, he's, yeah, okay. Well, that's it. You know, you played when you were a sophomore, yeah, okay, and it's like all these years, and this has got to be sweet for you.
For sure, yeah. It's been fun to be playing in the state tournament the last couple of years and just trying to take the next step this year.
Thing.
Jackson, Dahl, and Nick. Nick, I got to tell you first. All right, I know I asked you, but when you guys, when they were playing Cooper, and Zach, you pitched out. Were you trying to do that, or did you just?
Yeah, well, I know that.
It was an accident.
Nick's on his pitch route, and if a guy comes
Waited
to tackle
to
me,
the
I
last
can pitch it to him. So
And
I
you
hit him.
went, and you had to have been tired because you just sat down right there. What?
Yeah.
Were you tired?
Yeah, I was exhausted. I couldn't feel my legs, so I didn't know what to do besides for just fall down, I guess.
And of course, Jackson, it's like defense. Springer Park defense is always good.
Look at our secondary. There's a lot of work to be done, but we'll get there.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So what makes Panther defense so good?
I don't know, working as a team, defense, stopping the run. On the big plays, you gotta, rally to them, get it down, and then do it all over again.
All right. As Will Wackman, defensive coordinator, is he part of the reason you guys are good at defense? Get you guys rallied up and
Yes.
someone pull him off the field before he enters the fray?
Yeah, I gotta give a lot of credit to the D-line, getting those offense players, getting them blocked so they don't come pick me up.
Now, Josh, you actually you played defense also, right? A couple of different times. Flip a little bit.
Yeah, I play some goal line defense, and when they need me, just go in there and try to get some stops.
This is a dream come true. I mean, Spring Lake Park Panthers. I mean, it's like it's here. It's awesome.
Just really excited.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I really am. Yeah.
So whenever we interview you guys, running backs, quarterbacks, always talk about the offensive line.
Yep.
And for good reason. I get to watch all your guys' games, editing the highlights and stuff like that. And what always impresses me is just how quickly you guys blow off the line. Josh, I'll just, since you're our lineman here, I'll ask you, what makes the offensive line play what it is that you guys are able to run the ball so effectively game in and game out?
I think it comes down to our coaching. We got a really good O-line coach. And just in practice, just doing the same stuff, really practicing, working as a unit, just trying to open some holes for the running backs because we know when we make a hole, they're gone.
So next up for you guys, big game Mankato West. Zach, we'll start with you. What do you guys know about them? What are you guys planning for?
Well, we know they got some talented players, especially on their offensive side, running back and quarterback. But offensively, we'll just try and get after them like we always do and just win the line of scrimmage.
And Josh, what have you guys seen from their line that you guys will be going up against?
Like Zach said, they got a good running back and quarterback, but offensive line and defensive line-wise, they're pretty big and solid. They play hard, so we got to come after them for sure.
So Jackson, you're a linebacker, and Nick, you're a safety. How difficult is it going to be of a task to stop Mankato West?
Well, I mean, they're obviously a good team. They're playing this deep in the playoffs, so we're just going to do what we do, just keep working hard in practice, and things should go good, hopefully.
All right. Well, we'll all be rooting for you.
Yes.
Head over to US Bank Stadium, and you can cheer on the Panthers. You can also cheer on the Bengals as well. It's going to be a great Thursday, Saturday at the
Like
bank.
Totino Grace.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right, there are other games happening as well. We're in the semifinals for all of the football brackets.
Old school.
4A, look at this. We got Winona taking on Rocori. Bottom half of the bracket, Marshall taking on a familiar opponent that we know, Benil St. Margaret's, the Red Knights. 3A, Jeff.
Yep, 3A. I'll do it right here. Here it is. Rochester Lourdes takes on Dilworth Glenwood, and St. Croix Lutheran against Piers. That'd be a good
And in 2A,
Yep.
Caledonia taking on Barnesville, and then Maple River taking on Eden Valley Watkins.
All right. And the A, that's a big game also. Rushford Peterson against Browerville Earl Valley, and Minneapolis North once again coming back against Wabasso.
Yes, and when 8 men aren't up, but 10 are too many, 9-man Grand Meadow taking on Waban, and Cleveland Emmanuel taking on
Where's Stephen Argyle?
Cromwell Wright. They're knitting a sweater right now. We will take a break. We'll work on our sweaters. We'll work on our look. We'll be right back with more Fall Finale Sports, and don't go away. We got more athlete guests. We've got 5 Spice Top 5 plays.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Who's that?
They're ready to go.
Look at them.
That's
They're
a blurry
eating.
torso.
No, they're not.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
All right, there's a few things we know, Jeff. We know that 5 Spice and Umbria are both delicious.
And we know that I'm not Jeff.
We know that you're not Jeff.
Okay.
And I'm not you.
Correct.
And we know we'll be meeting some guests, volleyball players.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, we like to meet new people. I actually know these people, but.
Better than I do, I guess.
Yeah, we'll allow you to get to know them better. And let's find out some more about one of our volleyball players and what a great career she's had, Pilar Onstad. Look at that. She's going to go to the Arkansas Fort Smith School, the university. She's got some Springlake Park records for kills, 841, digs, 1,116, and serves received. She takes a lot of serves, along with killing and digging. And all-tournament team, MVP of the team, and the awards go on. You can read, I'll let you read them. She's also all-conference this year as well, and last year's Female Athlete of the Year. Pilar Onstad. Now we've got Pilar, and we've got Marissa, Borgert, and Laura Snyder. They're all here.
Hey, all right.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, and you've all been here before. So
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
welcome back to the show. All right, so we're gonna start with Laura to my left for the Bengals. This year, you guys had another good year. At the end, you met a very good team in your section in the semifinals in Champlain Park. Why don't you tell us about having them in your conference and then also in your section this year, who ended up going to the state championship game?
Well, Champlain Park made it to state championship, but we did play Champlain Park more than once. And the first time we walked in there, I can say that we walked in there scared. But the second time around, we came and we're like, okay, we have to work hard against this team. We can't let them walk all over us this time, and we didn't. So I'm very proud of how we played that game.
All right, and I believe you, did you make the transition to setter last year?
No, I've been a setter since I've started.
Okay, so you set and you also hit from your setter position.
Mhm.
Okay, so tell us about what the season was like for you girls. You had Bella Earn and Sophie Stepanek and a lot of talent on the team, Karina Evans. So tell us about your team this year.
Yeah, we had a lot of returning players. We had a lot of juniors last year. So we all played with each other and we're all comfortable with each other. So we didn't have to work on that at the beginning of the season. So it was a pretty easy transition to start playing games and stuff. And I think as a team we bonded pretty quickly. So that also helped us on the court.
Great. We also have some Panthers with us, Marissa and Pilar. So we'll start with you, Marissa. Tell us about your guys' season. You guys were off to a very hot start. early on. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we had a really good start. We won, I don't know how many games in a row, but we were really working well together and really good at like communicating with each other. And I think we all bonded together really well, and we were all like friends, so it really helped us on the court when we played.
And you two have been playing together for at least the last couple years.
Since we were like 10.
Since you were like 10,
a long time.
Really
yeah.
little.
So a long time, half your lives almost. So.
Yeah.
All right, so Pilar, tell us from your perspective about the season this year you guys had.
The season was well. It was a good senior season to end on. I think that our program's growing every year, and I'm excited to see what happens with it.
You're going to have to watch from afar.
Yeah.
What drew you all the way down to Arkansas?
I really like the coaching staff. They were really nice. Like, I met the girls. They were really cool, and like, it just like when I just went there, I just knew that like that was a good fit. And it's far away from home, but I'm excited.
Good. Awesome. Marissa, do you have plans for college?
Not yet. I'm looking at a few, but I'm not sure yet.
That's great. What about you, Laura?
I'm going to Northern State University next year.
Cool. All right. I know at least 2 of you had highlight videos. Hopefully that aided in your landing a school. All right. So you guys are all seniors, but how do your teams look next year? How do the Bengals? How do you think they'll do?
Well, we have a lot of players leaving this year, so I'm actually not sure how we're going to be the next few years. We have Bella Earn, Aaliyah Makamba, and a couple of other players who will be coming back next year that will help in winning games.
Any advice you would like to share with the younger players?
Determination, hard work, the gist of it.
All right. What do you guys think of the future for the Panthers?
I think we have a lot of young talent returning. I mean, we did graduate a big class, but I think the shoes are going to be filled with a lot of good players. A lot of kids have like been on varsity for a long time, so I think they'll do well.
Let's take a look at what happened in 3A. 3A state tournament for volleyball. It was Chamber Park making their way to the final before losing to Egan Wildcats.
Back-to-back champs.
So they lose, and Chamber Park is, and Egan is the victors. They are the champions. So we will later on compile our top plays of probably the fall season, and hopefully by the end of the winter season, the fall and winter season, we'll have the top plays show like we do every year. For today, per doctor's request, only 5 plays. Just because people that have any heart issues, may or may not be pregnant, or just have terrible allergies, we can only do 5 at a time. So we do have the top 5 plays, 5 spice top 5 plays.
These are spicy.
Yep. Guess what we're going to start with?
Number 5?
Number 5. Okay. Plays of the fall, number 5, Cougar football. Kyle Norby going to the air. Keyshawn Story going up and getting it double covered in the back corner of the end zone. Gets the foot down. Touchdown Cougars. Boy, a play like that, great to see. And you know who loves that? An offensive coordinator just loves that type of play.
He was very excited about that.
Love it. Number 4.
Number 4.
Bengal football taking on YZ.
Yeah, it's defense. Let's go defense. Interception. How far do you want to go with this, Mr. Gerrety?
Part of the way?
Let's see, he's going to weave his way back to the middle.
At this point, you might as well just go all the way.
Run towards the sideline. They're not over there.
Nope.
There we go. 80 yards. Why not?
There's interception return for Gerrety.
Play number 4.
Number 3. Tiny football. Look at that. That's Centennial taking on Springley Park, the Centennial Storm, and the SLP Panthers. This is 2nd grade. Toby Cerna. Look at this. Could he go all the way? Uh-oh. Oh, he turns field, makes a great move, and he takes it to the house. 60-yard touchdown, Toby Cerna. Look for this kid in about 9, 10 years. Or now. He's got the skills.
He made the top plays. Who else made the top plays? At number 2. Oh, Blaine.
Oh,
going over to the sidelines, little bubble screen, no big deal. Oh, except they gave it to Byron Bynum Jr.
Oh, then that's a big deal.
That's 81 yards, big deal. Touchdown for him and a big win to move them to the state semifinals.
Big win, big play for the Bengals, and here's, you know what, the $6 million man, Byron Bynum. No. And then turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Bengals. And our top play of the fall season. We're going to go to the U.S. Bank Stadium. This is a championship game here. A championship goal. Tessa Trettel, top shelf. The upper 90. Man, you can't put a better shot than that on net. That is beautiful. Magnificent, beautificent. Cougars win. They are the Class 2A champions. The state of Minnesota, John. Crown them. You want to crown them, John? Crown them.
They did.
Okay, cool.
And we did earlier. We saw that.
Yeah, we did.
They're very nice.
Lovely. Speaking of lovely, we've got more guests from the Centennial football team. They probably really appreciate being described as lovely.
How often are they called lovely, I wonder?
Take what you can get, trust me. Riley Trettel, Luke Chuol, and Jarrod Peterson. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Close, 2 out of 3?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we'll start with Riley. Tell us about your guys' season this year.
All right, well, kind of had a slow start. I was hurt, and we had some other guys out, and we had a good game against Prior Lake, and then wheels kind of fell off the bus, dropped to Champlin and Blaine, and then started to come back, won homecoming versus Coon Rapids, and then we lost to Andover, which was kind of a tough loss. Felt like we could have won that one. And then Totino Grace was tough, and Osseo was a big win, and then from there we started getting a little better, and then we had some steam going into the playoffs, beat Wayzata, fun game, and then against Rosemount we played great, and we a few things didn't go our way towards the end, and we ended up giving it up to Rosemount, and season was over, but I felt like it was a good season besides some coaching and players, personnel mistakes that our players made and stuff that could have went the other way, and it might have been a little better for us, but it's the way it went.
When you were in the midst of your injury and you knew other guys were injured around you, was there still hope that there would be enough time in the season to get people back and make a run that you guys ended up doing pretty well towards the tail end and carrying things as deep as you did?
Oh yeah, we knew that in Minnesota where everybody makes the playoffs that if we lost a few at the beginning that it was just going to be a tougher road once we got to the playoffs, and we accepted that fact, and we trusted everyone that was injured and the things that were going on. We trusted everyone else on the team that they're going to be able to carry the load, and since everyone makes the playoffs, like I said, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it's the way it goes.
All right, Luke, you play on the defensive line.
Yeah.
All right, tell us the season from your perspective.
Definitely the defense. The defense was our highlight of the team. The defense line was probably the best part that we had, the best group that we had in our team. It was a decent season from our perspective. It definitely didn't go the way that we wanted it to. I mean, we had high expectations. We wanted to win state, and unfortunately got halted by Rosemount. But we got new guys coming up next year. Jared's leading the defense. This is a senior year. He's been playing for 2 years now. Next year will be his third. And overall, as a defense unit, we did pretty well. We let up a few big games against Blaine. I mean, that was a big score game. And then Tino, we did pretty well against them in the second half. We ended up shutting them out in the second half of the game. But there's definitely some big things that we wanted to shut down and key on our mistakes. But overall, we thought it was a pretty productive season from the defense side of the ball.
When you look at what you were able to do, you've seen Totino Grace and Blaine, you know they're still playing. I mean, how tough was the West Metro this year?
I think this district or conference, whatever you want to call it, was probably the toughest it's been of all time. Like every game was anybody could win. And so we knew that every opponent that we had was going to bring everything they got. And, I mean, you can clearly see that the north side of the Metro has probably the best teams in the state.
All right. A little bit of a shift from years past for sure.
Yeah, that's a good shift.
North. For us, yeah, we're in the north. Yeah,
we don't cover those south teams, really.
Yeah, whatever. We're about the north. All right, and so Jarrod down there, as mentioned, junior and a linebacker. Yep. Not the way you guys wanted to end it this year, but as a junior, at least there's you got something to look forward to next year.
Yeah, of course. You know, we got a lot of D-line missing. They helped us out a lot, made it easy for us linebackers and secondary. Once, you know, I think we got guys coming up that could help that out, but yeah, we're going to miss them a lot on our defensive side.
Okay. So you guys have plans for college, Riley?
Yep. I'd love to play football in college, and of course, I'd miss it a lot if I couldn't. And I know that I'm able to play, so wherever I end up going to school, I'll play some football. So that's all I'm really got now right now. So.
Luke?
I'll be committing in December, probably to see where I'm going to go play college football at.
Okay.
You got lists? I mean, you checking it twice for December? I mean, what is
Yeah.
how many are on there?
Yeah, 11 right now.
11?
So, yeah, 11
All
on
right,
the
well,
list.
you got some paring down to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just been blessed to have a lot of opportunities. So.
All right, Jarrod, give us something to look forward to for next year. What can we look forward to?
Our offensive line should be really good next year. They're all juniors, fresh start this year, and they got some experience this year for the next year. Our defense side, you know, we got some outside linebackers and upcoming junior linebacker, Just Sanders. He should be good for us too. So it should be a good year next year.
All right. I only need one word from each of you, and remember that the Bengals are sitting in the other room. Who do you like?
Us.
No, to win the
Blaine,
Bengals
Tino
for sure.
Grace.
Bengals.
Blaine. After seeing that first game, 21-14, and how that went, it looks like it's on Blaine's side right now. So.
All right.
Yep.
I never thought I'd see the day where Centennial say,
root for him?
Go Blaine, yeah. Well, we like that. We love that. All right.
I'm kidding.
So,
I'm kidding.
Take our last break. We have one more group of guests. Before we go to break, we have a trivia question. John, the trivia question is.
There's a trivia question?
Yeah, you already asked. What can Braun do for you?
It's a shipping commercial.
Don't answer it.
Oh, sorry.
We'll be back with more.
That's yours. You're supposed to answer
final
that.
chapter of Sports Den. Don't go away. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Back, we take a look at the adapted soccer brackets, the C1 division, and they're still going. At Stillwater will be finished up, and of course North Suburban and the Swans that we like to keep an eye on playing in the quarterfinals.
And in the PI division, we've got Anoka Hennepin in that one. So 2 teams in the CI and 1 in the PI. So we'll see Anoka Hennepin coming in with a #1 seed. See if they can take another state title home. All right. It's a full desk, Jeff. Or John, whatever your name is.
Fair enough.
All right. We've got a lot of
We're obviously
soccer.
not friends off air.
So off air, yes. On air, no. All right. So our guests that will be helping us close out the show, thank goodness. We've got Michael Hoberg. We've got Giovanni Podesta. We've got Emily Braun. We've got Mackenzie Syme. And we've got Hannah Schultz. We got all that right? Closing out strong. All right. So we'll start with some Bengal soccer players, which represents 80% of our panel. We'll start with the boys. And Michael, tell us about your guys' season this year.
I thought it was pretty fun. I mean, it's tough to lose in the section section final against Andover, but I thought the season was pretty fun. So yeah.
And not to open up wounds, but that Andover game, they scored at the end. It was it 0-0 or 1?
It was
0-0. 0-0 going to overtime, and then they had a free kick from well over half midfield, and they ended up scoring on it. Looked like the guy was offside.
Yeah.
session accounted. But
I agree.
But a great game nonetheless, and sorry it ended the way. But any other perspectives that and good memories that you've had from the season?
Beating Anoka was probably the best feeling. I mean, they're the state champions last year, 2 years in a row actually. So beating them this year twice was a big accomplishment for us. So yeah.
All right, Giovanni, what about you?
I would have to say the same. Just beating them, going there and beating them, and then coming home, playing them in sections and beating them.
All right. And you guys both seniors, right?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior,
One
so
more.
you're going to be back. Tell us what the team is going to look like next year.
Honestly, I think our defense is going to be a little shaky, but I feel like we can get through it and play a good year next year.
As a junior this year, so you'll be a senior next year. You're expected to be a leader.
Yeah.
What are you working on in the off season to help get everyone ready for that next year?
Having everybody on the same mindset at the start of the season, getting off on a fast pace, and yeah, pretty much.
Right, Giovanni, soccer year-round, or you play other sports?
Soccer year-round, yeah.
Okay, looking to play in college?
Probably not, no. Just
all right.
Going get an education.
Just dominate the intramural teams.
Hitting the books.
Of course.
All right, moving on to the ladies, Emily Brown and Mackenzie Syme. Tell us about your guys' season. Emily, you are the netminder, the goalkeeper, and you are All-State this year?
Yeah.
Back-to-back All-State awards?
No, first for soccer. So
First for soccer. We don't want to confuse all the hockey awards with all the soccer awards. Do you have a separate room or just shelf for the different awards?
No, just one wall in the living room.
Got it. I hope that's a load-bearing wall. All right, Emily, tell us about the season you guys had.
Yeah, we had a good season coming off a state run this past year, and yeah, I mean, we made it to the section finals, similar to the boys. We played at Andover and lost in second half of the overtime. So obviously a tough loss, but definitely doesn't base our season off of that. We had a lot of good wins and a lot of good moments throughout the year. So
tough night for Bengals soccer for sure that night.
Definitely.
Mackenzie, though, positive memories that you have from this year?
I think one of the best memories was probably going back to the section final game. Even though it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, I still think that it was like a great experience to be there. And it was one of our best games of the season, so that was fun to play and be a part of.
What do you think we can look forward to for the future of Bengals soccer?
Well, we already started talking. Our plans are going to the bank next year and winning it all. So we're hoping for that.
All right.
Emily, is this it for soccer? Is it all hockey from now on?
All hockey and track. But yeah, soccer's it. Played my last game about a week ago, and then my mom sent me a nice little picture of my cleats hanging on one of our hangers. So I guess that's it. But yeah, nothing but good memories. So.
And
it's nice of your mom to hang up your cleats for you.
Right. Yeah, I was not expecting that, but very much appreciated.
Laces, and at least they're not thrown over like a power line or something.
Right.
That would be the worst. So you guys open up the hockey season tomorrow night?
Yep. Irondale, 7 o'clock. Be there.
Be there.
Yep.
Fogarty Arena?
Advertising, yeah.
All right, great. Anything you're working on for next year, Mackenzie?
Just keep working hard and make sure that I'm ready for next season for sure.
Great. Hannah Schultz of the Panthers, Spurley Park St. Anthony Panthers.
Best for last?
Absolutely.
There we go.
Welcome back to the show, Hannah. And you play soccer and hockey.
And lacrosse.
And lacrosse,
Yep.
That's right. All the different ways you could possibly score a goal.
Yep, definitely.
All right. So tell us about the Panthers season.
Well, we didn't have the best record. We had a very young team. We had a lot of 8th graders, a lot of freshmen. It was definitely a fun season, though. Probably my most memorable out of all 5 of my seasons. So.
And then co-oping with St. Anthony, what's the dynamic like having the Huskies on your team?
It feels really natural. It's really fun to have the girls. It's actually, this past year was our last year with them, which is sad, but yeah, it felt normal. We've been merged with them for quite a while now, so.
And you had a doppelganger with a Hannah from St. Anthony too.
Yeah, we both played center back together. It was fun.
Obviously you said this season didn't go well, but was it fun as a senior to be around girls as young as that and kind of mentor them this year?
Yeah, definitely, because I was on varsity when I was in 8th grade, so I know exactly how they felt.
it was a blast to be their leader. It was a blast to be their mentor. It was weird to be the senior this year. I feel like I was supposed to be in 8th grade still, but.
Do you think the hockey team will get down to one name? That's a big concern of ours on the show.
Yeah,
I don't know if you care.
I think we're just the Catbirds.
All right.
Well, that was thrown out by a different TV station at the beginning of the year, and that was immediately shot down.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it coming back?
That's what our team calls us, but some people don't approve. But
I see. Like it's not officially approved.
No, that's our nickname.
But what do you think about like the Cardathers or the Pantanols? Are those still options on the table?
Those are up in the air, definitely.
Good.
But
You love combining animals.
Yeah.
Mad scientist.
You should see my basement, or you shouldn't see my basement. All right.
Don't go in there.
Do not go in there. There's a sign on the door for a reason. All right. Well, thanks everybody for being on the show, and we appreciate it. And so we're gonna wrap things up from here. So I just want to thank all of our athletes in the middle of the show. I want to thank Umbria Pizzeria and Five Spice for feeding our crew and all of our guests. I want to thank the parents, all the coaches, and activities directors of our schools. You guys, great to work with, really great coaches. And parents have been very supportive this year. So this will wrap up our fall season. We'll also have some highlights coming up. Our athlete of the week is Connor Melton. 287 yards and 4 touchdowns, also a rushing touchdown. And so they are in the state semifinals. You can watch them take on Totino Grace. The Panthers in football will take on Mankato West. And there's still a little bit of fall season left, so it doesn't mean you have to stop watching fall sports.
Well, when we get to the winter season, we start that up. We'll check in on see how those state
tournaments
tournaments
look back, and we've also got swimming and diving going on, so we'll check back with what's happening at the state tournament Wednesday through Friday as well. So go and support your teams. Thanks for watching. And go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
And go Cougars. Don't go away. When I look in the camera and say blurrily, don't go away, I mean it. I mean it. Don't go in my basement either.